So in this section, we try to build a table like the one shown in the browser. So it has my orders. There are multiple orders and along with totals. To start with the table, we need to create table element. So a table consists of rows and columns. In HTML, rows are defined by the tr tag. However, the columns in the HTML use as table data instead of table columns. It won't use table. We won't have TC. So here we have TD. It's a table data, and TD represents data cell in the table. So there are 5 columns here: order number, item, count, payment, and price. Let's just add this one by one. So let's open this page in our browser. So a table with the 5 columns, 5 cell data actually. So after adding this first row, so we need to fill it the remaining rows. So there are nearly 3 orders. So here order number 115, count is 1, payment type is cash on delivery, price is 999. So now just open this page in the browser. So there we can see our table. So here the first row, it is not a bold and centered. The first row of every table serves as a header. If we want the first row to be the header row, then just change the TD to TH. Just save it. You can see the order number itself change with the bold and centered. So just apply for all. So now you can distinguish between the column header and each row values. You can set the background color for a table using BG color property in the table tag. Here you give black. You just hide everything. So for each row we can give the same BG color. White. So the same we can apply it for all the. So you can center the table using the align property and align center. So the table is now in the center. There is 2 more property for the table. It's called cell padding. Yep. Cell padding is an attribute that specifies amount of space between the content of a cell. So it's content of the cell and its border. So there is a cell spacing. Cell spacing is an attribute used to control amount of space between the cells. So here, so for this case we don't need cell spacing, so we just removing this. Yep. If you wish to display a total price of this order details, you can add one more row. Total is here. We can give BG color white. Here you can see one problem. This cell containing the word total should span across 4 columns. To span across 4 columns, you need to utilize call span attribute within the TD tag. So there is, for the table data tag, you have to add column span. It's a call span. So here we need to give 4. So though it is a total value, instead of table data you can use header kind of styling you can apply it. So it will become center and bold text. Same for column span, you can use row span also. Let's say for the payment type here, both rows using cash on delivery. So you can merge these 2 rows as well. So let's see second cash on delivery. So here you can use row span as 2. So that next corresponding row should not have that value. So you can mention this. Cash on delivery, 2 rows are merged. To enhance the readability of the table and 8 screen readers distinguish between the header and body of the table and the footer of the table. So for header you can wrap it with a T-head. So T-head stand for table header, used to group the header content of a table. And for body, there's just copy the table data, all the values, and wrap it with the t body and have it t body. So t body stands for table body, contains the main content of the table excluding the header and footer. So in our case, this is header, this is the table data main body, so this is the footer. So just wrap it with the t foot and add the table footer here. T foot stand for table footer. It is used to group the footer content of the table, which is typically contains summary or footer information like totals, average. So in this way, the table has more readability, which is header, which is body, which is foot. This structuring helps provide semantic clarity to assertive technologies, making it easier for users to navigate and understand the content of the table. This approach allows you to create table with rows and columns, customize headers, and adjust the appearance of the table using HTML alone.